So this advice is for all the dads out there that have little girls. And as a female that grew up with a dad in her life, I feel obligated or responsibility to share this if it can help any of you with your little girls. Because I wish somebody had given my dad this advice as I was a young child or before. And it is to teach them everything that you know. Teach them everything. Because even if they don't take as much interest in it as maybe like young boys would, maybe they will, maybe they won't, but they'll know it. They'll have the skills. It'll create them to, or it'll help them create their own sense of confidence, and at least they'll have the confidence. It'll help them create their own sense of confidence and independence. I mean, I wish my dad had taught me everything he knows, from computers to vehicles to animals. Everything. He's so intelligent. But unfortunately, didn't have patience or only focused on teaching my brother that stuff because I was a girl. And instead, he would tend to tell me, oh, don't do that. Don't mess with that. I'll do it because you might mess it up. And now I know that it was just because he didn't want any added stress and he was overwhelmed. And from the way he grew up and all of this stuff, yes. But as a little girl, hearing that over and over again, as you can imagine, that wasn't very good for teaching me how to make a mistake and then correct it, or giving me the courage to try new things and figure it out. It taught me to be afraid to do anything because I might mess it up, even though, I mean, really in life, what do we really mess up? We don't really mess up. We just learn how to do things better, right? Because everything's about learning. And I so wish that it hadn't taken so long for me to build my own confidence and my own courage to try new things and learning my ability to figure things out on my own or handle it if something goes wrong. Because it took a while. And it definitely takes a toll on your mindset when you hear, your dad say that often. And I know he didn't mean for it to affect me negatively. But yeah, just teach them. Have patience with them. And if they don't have an interest in it, oh well. They'll have the knowledge, and especially in the society that we're growing up now, where women don't always have men living with them or raising kids with them or whatever. Teach them to do the same things. It's independence. It's confidence. And not to mention, it would have been a way that I could have bonded with my dad. We didn't really bond because he shied away from, I think, teaching me anything because, of the things that he was interested in and all of the stuff that he was knowledgeable in. Maybe just because I was a girl, maybe because he thought I wouldn't like it, maybe, I don't know. But I really wish he hadn't, because I would love to have all of the knowledge that he has and even half the skills And although I am a smart person and I have my own set of skills, it would have been nice to have had that confidence built sooner and to have had just those extra skills so that, maybe I wouldn't have needed his help as much growing up. And that was especially because it would feel like everything was the end of the world. Like, if I messed something up, it seemed like it was the end of the world. Like, that was what was almost instilled in me, was like that anxiety of like, he would almost over exaggerate something getting messed up. And when I say messed up, I'm meaning like, something pops up on the computer, oh, don't open it up because you might mess something up, or whatever it was, like little things that now I look back and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, like, it can be fixed. Like, it's not like, what would I, like, it's not that big of a deal. And like I said, I know to him, and as an adult, I mean, we get busy and we don't want another inconvenience or whatever, but just knowing how it can affect your kids as they grow older in ways that you wouldn't necessarily expect. Like, why do that when it's something just as simple as having a little bit of patience and teaching them, guiding them? You have a lot of knowledge, you have a lot of skills, dads. So share it with your kids. Share it with the boys and the girls, but don't leave the girls out. Just because you think they might not be interested. You never know when they might need it when they get older, or want it, or even just the quality time of it. And then, like I said, it's also nice for females nowadays to have a lot of skill sets from both parents, not just the moms, because not everybody gets married young. Not everybody, wants to get married or whatever it is. And I'm not putting opinions out there. I'm just stating that's how society is now. So you never know what skills you could be overlooking that could be really useful to them later. And yeah, it builds confidence and it bonds you. So don't miss out on that. Take the time, take the patience. And don't forget your little girls. Okay. Well, that's all I got. I just wanted to share that. I feel like it's important. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Go enjoy your weekend.